Well, Andy, you're back as the ladies' manager. Feeling refreshed?
Absolutely, yeah. Obviously, 3 or 4 months away from first team duties has given me a real big opportunity to reflect on what I've done previously, and most importantly, really what I would like to do going forward. As you say, I think refreshed is a really good word. It's given me a real enthusiasm and hunger to come back in and do things, as I say, slightly differently. And already having spoken to the players, I think they're capturing that enthusiasm coming from me, and we just now need to harness that, obviously, ahead of the pre-season.
You take over that role on the 1st of January. What are your immediate objectives?
Well, already, obviously, it kind of starts a little bit now in terms of off the pitch. So, we're speaking to players, and current players who obviously are in contract or maybe coming out of contract. And then, of course, identifying new players to come in, because that's obviously the name of the game. Players have already left and looked for pastures new. But, I'm excited by the conversations I've had in the last couple of days that we're going to have a real committed Everton side. And, the main target, and the girls will probably get used to me talking about getting back to Everton values. That goes from the staff right through to the players, is that we're really going to identify what is it that makes Everton unique, and what is it that we want to bring to the table when we play our fixtures.
You've obviously built up your backroom staff already, and a familiar name in there as well.
Yeah, it's. I don't think it took too much persuasion, to be honest. Picked up the phone to Lindsay and said, maybe not put the boots away too quickly. You might need them in a coaching capacity. So, I'm delighted, Lindsay. We've had some, 3 or 4 really good conversations, and I talk about Everton values. Lindsay represents that unbelievably well. She has done for 12 years or more. So I was really keen, in terms of coming back in, to have someone who the players can really identify with as being someone who's been there, done it, and I suppose got the t-shirt. And she shares that excitement with myself, and we've also brought in Martin, who's going to be part of that backroom staff, and obviously Alan, our sports scientist, and Jordan, our goalkeeping coach. So, we're getting a real good, strong team together off the pitch, if you like, and we've made that commitment to the players already that we're going to do things that will really impact on their performance on the pitch.
A third place finish last season. What do you hope to achieve this time around?
The main hope, as I say, I don't want to be boring, but it's very much setting in line what we want to do as a team, and that will be very much a two-way process in terms of staff and players. And again, I've been so excited by the conversations with the players this week in terms of them really wanting to identify with the values that I've spoken to them about. So that'll be the main aim. Get those in place, get those set, and get some smiles back on Everton faces, because we take encouragement off what the club and how the club as general is going in the direction, and the super football that we see week in, week out with the lads. So we want to take inspiration from that, and we want to, as I say, the key thing is identify with Everton Ladies. What is it we can bring each week that our fans can identify seeing in an Everton Ladies team, and then enjoy it. Get out there, play some real top football, excite the fans, really be exciting, and push each other on to achieve what we know internally we're capable of. But we're not going to shout about it, because ultimately we'll deliver that when we start the season. And it's really good this year, and I'm excited by the fact we're in the FA Cup a little bit earlier, so it gives the girls a target. Come the 7th of February, we'll be in competitive action. So that's brilliant, because the girls will tell you pre-season can feel really long without competitive games. So when you break it down, there's probably only a 4-week lead-in time to the first competitive fixture, with obviously some pre-season games ahead of that. So I think if the girls, and the truth be known, haven't spoken to them, they all want to start this week. So I think that start date might be brought forward. It's probably the first time they're hearing that, some of them. So just go easy on the turkey. But no, we're dead excited, and I really genuinely can't really thank enough people in the club who've been dead supportive. They've known my situation for the last 3 or 4 months, and that support has given me that enthusiasm. I'll refer to 2 unbelievable occasions, for sad reasons, I suppose, but Sir Philip Carter's memorial and obviously Howard's funeral. I sat there and I listened, and it was incredible. It was absolutely incredible in terms of the former players speaking, the current staff, and taking great inspiration about, you know, these Everton values I've spoken about, and I've mentioned that already to some of the girls. I think I might have to get them a few DVDs and show them of those real top times that this club has had, driven by, you know, two fabulous people like I've mentioned. So I want to take encouragement from that. I want us to really be exciting, and, you know, if we can draw inspiration from different areas of the club, then that's fantastic.